This is the first installment of NickelCityLyft. We are just going to do a quick intro on just some background information and what we plan on doing with this project. First and foremost, we are from Buffalo, New York. That's why we call ourselves NickelCityLyft.
Do you know why it's called Nickel City?
No, I don't, but...
I actually Googled it.
Did you Google it?
Yeah.
Tell the world then.
It's because there was a buffalo on the nickel, basically.
So and that's why it's called Nickel City, to go along with the million other nicknames that Buffalo has.
Queen City.
Yeah, etc. But, so we are both competitive powerlifters. I'll start with myself. My name is Paul Lane. I am 22 years of age. I currently go to UB, University of Buffalo. I'll be more specific. And I am pursuing both exercise and nutritional science. And our Lily over there is squeaking away at her ball. Let's see. I've competed in 2 meets in the 198-pound weight class, 1 full power and 1 deadlift only due to a shoulder injury. My best lifts in a meet are 375 squat, 250 bench, and then in my most recent deadlift only meet was a 600.8 deadlift. In the gym at like 230 pounds, I've hit a 420 squat and like a 260 bench, and my deadlift is better at 198 apparently. I think a lot of things got me powerlifting. I think the final realization that bodybuilding wasn't going to be a thing for me was one of them. I'm just not built for bodybuilding. I'm not a bodybuilder. I just don't have that it factor to be a bodybuilder. And a lot of it was YouTube inspired as well. Just starting to follow a lot of guys that started to kind of transition from the more aesthetics type thing into more of the strength training type thing, and then getting into competitive powerlifting. So I was just like, you know what, whatever. I feel like I'm at that point where I'm ready to do something a little bit more with my training and with, you know, what my current stature and strength is. So I was just like, let's do a meet. And I signed up for my first meet in August of 2014. It was for RPS. Currently, her and I are both running a DUP program. It's brought out the template itself, or I should say the spreadsheet. It's not really a template. Was put out by Bryce Lewis with thestrengthathlete.com. I'll put a description to that both in the description box, or a link in the description box, and as well as in the video, so you guys can check that out. It's completely free. He has a great video on explaining how to use the spreadsheet to manipulate it and program it however you please. Basically, we have it set up as like a full body, a 6-day-a-week full body program. I think we're squatting what, 5 out of the 6 days a week. And then doing some sort of bench or deadlift variation 4 days out of the, or almost 4 days out of the week. I think 4 days out of the week. I know we're pulling off the floor. I want to say 3 days a week, and then we're doing some sort of overload variation. So rack pull, block pull 1 day a week, and then for me, it's a lot of. For both of us, it's a lot of close grip bench. Because that seems to be, triceps seems to be the weak link in our bench press. We both have pencil arms, so just gotta work on that.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, speak for myself. Powerlifting is kind of how we met too, strangely enough. We went to the same gym, you know, unknowingly. We just kind of like met through the gym, and then one day, she asked about my belt, which for those of you who don't know, it's an Inzer 10 millimeter lever belt. It's a red, white, and blue, and she thought it was really cool, and that's kind of how we got talking. And then
turns out we were both doing the same meet.
We ended up doing the same RPS meet together without, we didn't sign up for it together. We just kind of like, we were talking about powerlifting, and then she was like, I'm doing a meet. And I was like, oh, really? Like, when are you doing it? And like, who, like, what federation? And we ended up doing the same one. So we had somebody to push, like, go off of up until that point.
Okay, I'm Rachel. I'm 20. I go to Buff State, and my weight class is 114, 52 kilograms. What got me into powerlifting, I used to be a bikini competitor, and I've done 2 shows with that. Not really my thing anymore, but it kind of started me out with lifting, and then I went to my friend Miranda Lovett's meet, and I think she was in 123 at the time. She's in
Love at First Sight.
Yeah, Love at First Sight, yeah. She's a cool girl, love her, and she really like inspired me. I didn't think girls could really power lift, but or if they were like.
It's kind of cool too, because I know like in our most recent meet at the USPA in November, it seemed like there was a lot more girls than guys. So I feel like it's kind of like
no, there was like 10 girls and like 100 guys.
There was a crap ton of girls in that meet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but compared to guys, there was a lot less.
But there was okay.
But there was more than our first.
But there was significantly more than our first meet. I think what was there, like maybe 5?
Yeah, probably, 5 or 6 out of like 85 people.
So there was a lot of girls, and I feel like it's definitely a growing sport for girls too. So which is kind of cool, which is really cool, I think. But yeah, she kicks butt. She's getting pretty strong too.
Hopefully gonna break some records soon at my next meet.
Oh, we forgot to mention.
What?
We've only been training for powerlifting for I've only been training for powerlifting for about a year, and she's probably like just over half a year, probably like 7 or 8 months. Mm-hmm. So I mean, we're both relatively new to it. So
got a lot to learn.
We have a lot to learn. We both have a tiny bit of experience on the platform, but it's not anywhere close to some of the other guys out there. But we both enjoy it thoroughly. We both enjoy the training styles, and like I said, we both have a lot to learn. And I think that just doing this is going to help us
and help you
learn a lot. I think it's just going to be a lot of programming. We're obviously going to show a lot of our own training and just kind of give you guys an idea of what we do in the gym and what we think that people, that want to train for powerlifting or want to train for strength should be focusing on. Obviously if you're a powerlifter, you want to focus on the power lifts and then just get better at those. So the more frequently you do those, practice makes perfect. So if you want to get better at the squat, you just gotta squat a lot.
Squat like every day.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of programming, a lot of just raw training footage. We'll discuss that. Obviously, we'll discuss different methods, obviously as we go and as we progress, we'll discuss those things.
Methods, mobility.
Yeah. A lot of mobility.
Explain some different powerlifting things that you might be confused about.
Yeah, and hopefully a lot of meet footage.
Our journey.
Yeah, because it's probably not going to be, competing is not going to be something that's coming up for us in the near future. We're definitely going to take us some time.
You want to be strong.
Just to be strong. I think
August.
Obviously, we set some pretty, 2015 is just kicking off, and we definitely both set some pretty challenging goals for ourselves. I would like to total around 1,500 at 198, which would be pretty cool. I'd like to pull 700 pounds in 2015. I'd like to squat at least like 475, maybe 500, which would be sick. And I would like to get my bench out of the 200s. I would love to get my bench out of the 200s, but even if even if I hit 275 plus, I think that's very realistic. Definitely realistic for me. I've had some setbacks with bench, but I think I'm progressing very well. Yeah, we'll go over like injury prevention and just things that we've both been through and how to, I guess, manage those. And
you just don't want to bore you.
Yeah.
Getting on 11 minutes here.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Understand, like, kind of, if you're interested, definitely subscribe. We both have Instagram pages that you might want to check out. We'll definitely put those up. I personally have a blog up that I'll put a link up for too, if you want to check out just some of the work that I have out there already.
It'll be similar to what we're going to be talking about.
Definitely some similar stuff that we'll go over in videos, and definitely in more depth. I think it's a little bit easier to listen to somebody speak than necessarily just read stuff online. So
because you can explain it better.
Yeah. So definitely
look out. She's the brains.
Yeah, she's the brawn. She's the brawn. She's actually extremely strong. Don't let her fool you. But peace. We'll see you guys soon. Check out. Be looking out for some training footage. See you guys.